Hi guys, it's me, Lego for 117. I apologize for the weird camera angle and the fact that I'm holding a secondary phone as my microphone right now, because I'm really pressed for time and I did not exactly plan out when I was going to shoot this little update video, so apologies if the setup looks a little amateur. If you recall, a little while ago in I think it was the Rise of Skywalker HMR, I believe, I really can't remember what video it was, that I announced that you, the fans, would be able to pick an extra special HMR that I would cover in a brand new mini-series coming to the channel very soon. I said that I would announce that mini-series along with the extra special HMR, and I'm here to do that now. Before we pick the extra special HMR, however, I need to tell you about the mini-series that we're going to be doing. I have made the choice to cover The Punisher series of films on HMR. The Punisher is one of my favorite comic book characters. I'm wearing a Punisher shirt right now. I love that character so much, and his theatrical films have not been the greatest, but I'm excited to cover them on HMR. That's 3 films. The Punisher from 1989, starring Dolph Lundgren. Ugh. The Punisher from 2004, starring Thomas Jane, and Punisher Warzone, starring Ray Stevenson. That leaves 1 HMR left over for the last episode of this little 4-episode miniseries, and that's the one we're going to pick right now. As you can see on your screen right now, I've got these loaded into this wheelofnames.com thing, and I've got the suggestions over here. These have all been compiled from the comments that you guys left on whatever video it was that I said that you could pick any movie whatsoever. Now, a couple of you mentioned some franchises. I did not pick those. Like, I think some person said the Back to the Future trilogy. No, I specifically... I don't know if I specifically requested that no one leave franchise names on there, but in my mind, I said that. I really wasn't all that thorough with how you could pick a movie for that little contest I did. But if you did pick a franchise, I'm sorry I did not include you in this because I do not plan on covering franchises except in mainline seasons. But here are the picks that most of you picked. We have the Incredibles. That's a great pick. Finding Nemo, great pick as well. 2 Pixar films on here, that's great. Ant-Man and the Wasp, that one was a random one. I don't know why someone wanted me to cover that. Cars 2, which would make sense considering I've already covered Cars 1. Space Jam, that one I'm kind of hoping wins. I have not seen Space Jam in a long time. Central Intelligence, that one I've seen in theaters. I saw that with my mom a couple of years back when it first came out in theaters, and I own it, so it makes sense. Rampage, another random one. That's a video game movie. I saw that in theaters as well. Night School, I own that. I did not see that in theaters, but it was pretty all right. The first Mission Impossible, interesting pick there. The Dark Knight, classic superhero film. A lot of people want to know my thoughts on that. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. It would kind of make sense, I guess, since I've already covered the first film. Good Boys. That movie's hilarious. I'm kind of hoping that one wins too. The Little Mermaid. This is the only one on this list that I have not seen. I've not seen The Little Mermaid. However, I've got multiple people in my comment section literally yelling at me to cover it on HMR. So maybe you'll win. And Mission Impossible Fallout, which is another great movie. I would not be opposed to covering that on the show. So it says right here, click to spin. And I'm doing this all in one take, so whichever film wins, that's the one we're covering. Click to spin. Here we go. Ooh, sound effects. What's gonna win? And it just barely edged out over. Cars 2 is the winner. That's the one we're covering. Wow. I thought Ant-Man and the Wasp was going to win there for a second. I was like, oh crap, I'm going to have to cover Ant-Man and the Wasp before Ant-Man? That just can't do. But no, we're covering Cars 2, which again makes sense because I've already covered the first Cars. So, all right, whoever voted Cars 2, congratulations, you win. You get to hear your movie covered on HMR. Thank you everybody who suggested something. I will be doing this again very soon for some suggestions for Season 3. And before we go, I want to announce another mini-series that's coming to the channel in December. Pretty sure you all can guess what films I'm going to be covering in this mini-series. Christmas movies. Yay! I kind of skipped over that last year with Star Wars. I was bouncing around in my head which miniseries I wanted to do. I ultimately chose Star Wars for last year's miniseries, but this year, I'm doing Christmas movies. I'm not going to be revealing the lineup to you here. Just know it's another 4-episode miniseries, so 4 different Christmas movies, as well as one movie I have never seen. If I had to guess, the miniseries for Christmas will probably start in the last week of November. I don't exactly have a time frame worked out for it yet, but there will be 2 miniseries coming to HMR this year before the year is over. So next week, on Monday, October 5th, that's when our Punisher / Cars 2 miniseries is coming to the channel for HMR. I hope you all are excited for that. Once again, congratulations to anyone who voted Cars 2. You get to hear your movie covered on HMR. I'm actually really excited to get to cover that. Once again, apologies for the kind of hastily setup of this video here. I have not had a lot of time recently to film literally anything. I barely scooted out that Great Festival Adventure remake that came out last week, I think it was. Just a lot of schoolwork, I guess as I should say. School has been really ramping up over the last couple of weeks. But rest assured, my friends, there will be content coming soon enough. And hopefully the next update video won't look this shabby. And you won't see me holding the microphone. It'll be on a stand in front of me like it usually is. With that all being said, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, good night, everybody.